everyone, this is Yana from Bellatrix Star. Welcome to my YouTube channel and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. This is another pick a card tarot reading for the coming week and you have 3 piles for that. Number 1, 2 and number 3. So please choose one and let's see your pile and your coming week. If you have chosen the pile number 1, so in your case the general energy is 3 of Swords. The tricky part here is 9 of Swords. The energy that is helping you is 3 of Cups and the Ace of Swords as an outcome. So it seems like there will be some disappointment and not pleasant moments at the beginning of the week, but in general, I mean, it will influence the whole week. It's a lot of mental energy, a lot of thinking and a lot of negative thinking. That's very interesting. So the guidance for you is the affirmations and to lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire. Use positive affirmations. And it's absolutely your case because you are picking up this pile. Okay, so it is absolutely something that will make you feel not so good, disappointment or just sad or upset. With 9 of Swords as the energy that is tricky, is like because of this thing, you will feel not so well and not maybe sleeping quite well during this week, and the worries will be there as well, and maybe even headaches. But it's like it's a lot of anxiety as well. 3 of Cups is like this card is standing here as the sunlight, yes, and 3 of Cups here is saying helping energy that is guiding you as well, and kind of a piece of advice from the cards and affirmations as well. But this card is saying, like, you know what, you have friends, you have people around you who love you, and you are not alone. You don't need to go through some challenges all alone on your own. You can talk to others and express your feelings with 3 of Cups. And also, like, it's very good time during this week to go out with your friends, with loved ones, and to spend time with them and tell them even what you feel. Or you might not tell them, but just, you know, spend some time and laugh and smile and do some things together. Because Ace of Swords is saying, like, as the outcome for this week for you, the wisdom will come, the clarity will come, the understanding of this situation will come, and you will see that kind of as a fresh start, as a fresh new beginning, because of what can happen that is not good. 2 times of 3 expansion on one hand, but in another hand, it's very creative energy, and it seems like it will not go the way you want it. So that's why it will be a little bit disappointing for you, and it will bring some headaches. Okay, let's see a bit more. Yeah, some bad news or something that is not so good. Okay, so Ace of Cups, this is the love matters with 3 of Swords. So something that you will know, this knowledge or this piece of information, something that will be a bit disappointment or will bring you some sadness, that will be connected to the love matters, and probably that you have started just right now, or you wanted to expand and to do something about it, but it will not go, you know, like this kind of a river. And with 3 of Swords, it will not go to that direction that you're planning or you're thinking, and that will make you feel a bit sad. Also with Ace of Cups, they can speak about emotional things. So and this is mental. Again, this is kind of a clash. Your mind against your heart. Your heart will say that, or maybe it was already saying something to you, but you didn't listen. You wanted something, and you wanted that in kind of your way, and you didn't see the beauty in the situation. Ace of Cups is about forgiveness as well. It's about reconciliation at some point, but it seems like you will be close to reconcile or to see another opinion of another person. Nine of Swords is Six of Pentacles. Okay, so that seems like the tricky part here, and the problem will be that you will expect something from another person and they will not give it to you. They will see that or something from their own perspective, and it will be difficult for you to say something maybe that you expect them to say. Swords are there, or maybe you're saying I love you, they're not saying anything, or maybe you're saying I want to be with you, they're not saying anything, you know. So kind of there is no mutual reception here. This is something that maybe you were giving too much and they are not giving back, and of course you expect them to give you back, but it's not happening. And I was also saying, like, you will not be able to see their perspective. You will be closed from them. So keep that in mind, that it can be happening in that way. Three of Cups, and this is King of Swords. This is a lot of activity, and again, sword energy in this deck is all about heart, love, desire. This is kind of a Wands in another deck. So in this case, King of Swords is very fiery energy, and it speaks about love, about determination, about loving yourself and doing what your heart desires, not your mind. And you know what, it seems like all this situation that was not so pleasant, or that will not be so pleasant, you felt it, or it will be kind of given to you. The knowledge will be there, so you will know what is it about, but you will understand that actually you couldn't see, or you didn't want to see that it is happening, or it's going to happen. Maybe you didn't listen to another person, you didn't see from their perspective and didn't want to see from their perspective. You want the way you want it only. This is a little bit selfish, by the way, but yeah, it can happen, but it's okay. It's an ego thing. You're also protecting yourself from something, yeah. And King of Swords here with Nine of Swords. Wow. It's like admitting your mistake, admitting that you were wrong. And you know, with all these cards, it's like go to the King of Swords to talk about your this disappointment or something that you worry about. Who is that for you? This is a fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And as you see here, we have two dragons and one man, and here 3 ladies. So it's someone who is close to you, this King of Swords. Maybe a wise man. There's a male energy, very strong. It can be your friend, it can be just your teacher or the authority figure in your life, but who has been already in the particular situation or the similar situation, or with whom you can just feel very secure, and with whom you can trust and with whom you can open up. Kind of a friend, I must say. Yes, he can help you with your worries, with your heart or headaches. And even in this card with Nine of Swords, I'm seeing that these 2 dragons are actually counseling as counsels, talking to that person and saying you really need to admit it, that you were wrong. And that's okay. When you admit it, it's okay that you accept it, and since then you need to forgive yourself and move forward. Okay, so, and the Ace of Swords at the end is the Nine of Wands, and this is the card that is telling of this is again air energy. And this is the Ace of Swords, and this male is holding this Ace of Swords, saying like, yes, I've done a lot, I've been through a lot, and now I need to think, to analyze everything, to maybe like to pause the thing or to step aside and decide what to do next. What is the best way to go? What is the best step to make in the future? So with this Nine of Wands is about kind of, you know, in order to have this clarity, in order to have this understanding, you really need to slow down. And that will be kind of your conclusion, your decision at the end of the week. Another thing that I'm picking up here is like, it can be the situation that you will find out about the third person situation, about the third person in the life of a partner, of the loved one. So, and like another force can be interfering the love, the relationship, the heart matters. And that will not be so pleasant, of course. That will be actually not bad, because as I said, it's love situation. And it will be painful to actually realize that it's not mutual. And the thing that you're giving to that person, they can't give it back. And absolutely, this situation is teaching you something, and that's about your values, how you value yourself and how you treat yourself. So how you treat yourself, another person is treating you the same way. And it seems like that will be a talk quite open and honest with that person, considering that situation. The clarity will also come up through this talk. You will see again their perspective. But the thing here is like the honesty and clarity will come. But will you be able to admit it? Because the guidance here is like the helping card here, like what to do to admit what is happening and to forgive. But it can be done not just in 1 week time to forgive. It depends on the situation, if it is so heavy or if it is just, you know, a one-day thing. But definitely you will be dealing with Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It can be just that person in your life with whom you will have these challenging things. But still, as a helping energy, you need to go to that person. If this is the person with whom you have this problem, you really need to go to this person and talk, saying about your worries. But in a very, you know, like informal situation, like going out and talk about it. It's like expressing your feelings and emotions. That will help you. But again, this is positive thinking. Three of Cups is like they're having fun gathering together. With King of Swords, with Nine of Swords together, it's actually not so much fun here in 2 cards. But that is just confirming that you really need to go out of seriousness and out of negativity. It's more like a light talk about what you feel, why did you do this and that, and how come that we ended up like that. Yes, and just, you know, trying to understand another point of view. It's kind of a hard thing to do quite often, but it seems like for you during this week that will be the key thing, yeah, for you. But the clarity and understanding will come, absolutely true. Even like with Mercury is retrograding still, that there will be still some understanding and insights about the situation. So wow, yeah, the energy is quite intense. Thank you very much, and let's move on. If you have chosen the pile number 2, so the general energy is the Judgment. The tricky one is the Nine of Wands. The energy that will be helping you is the Hermit, the Major Arcana, and the King of Wands as the outcome. Well, it seems like 2 major arcanas for you. It's an important week to go through. So there will be some important insights and understanding with the Hermit, some things that you will learn, and that will give you the key and you will see the route where you should go. So some insights and understanding will come up, and that's beautiful. The thing here is like this week will ask you to slow down in order to understand where you need to go. And only after that, after stepping aside or slowing down for a while, only after that, when you have your insights, understandings, and this feeling that the lesson is has learned, then you will move forward. Because during this week, you will be given a second chance to deal with a particular situation that was important for you. And by the way, if we speak about another layer of the kind of deep and psychological part, the judgment here can speak about the family, your ancestors. So that will be kind of, you will be called, and the family will be there to support you and giving you the support in order to take the second chance. Kind of the second chance will be presented to you, but there will be a tricky part to take a step aside and look back and analyze all your steps that you've done and what step is that you're going to take to make in the future. With Nine of Wands, like slowing down will be difficult because there are two of Cards of Wands, and King of Wands is quite prominent here at the end. So you will want to act, you will want to do that when the chance is given to you. You will need to see and understand where you need to go and what you need to do, but it will be difficult to slow down. But why? Because you will not know where to go and what to do with all this that will come up. You will not know what is the right step forward to take. And kind of the opportunity will come to you. You will try to take it right away because you will not want to lose it. But this is the thing, that it's better to just slow down and to take some time off in order to think about it. Yeah, to read, like if it is a contract and offering the job, that you really need to take that to home and to read it and find print as well, and then with the King of Wands energy, like start doing something about it, knowing everything, because you really need to know, and you will know at the end of the week. So the clarity will come with the Hermit card. It's like it's a big understanding. It's something really big that will come up. But let's see. The Judgment card is the Star card. So the dream is coming true. Something that you wanted for a while, and maybe like it came some time ago, but it didn't work out, and you were rejected, or you couldn't take that job or that chance. But this time it's coming again. So it's again the Star with the Magician. So the dream is coming true with the Magician. It's amazing. And the Judgment is like it's given you again by your family ancestors. They are supporting you, your energy, and they're kind of saying like, yes, he or she is ready. And now it's time to give it back, or try it again, give it a go. So in general, the dream is coming true energy for the whole week for you, and this is amazing. But look at this, Nine of Wands is a tricky part. So yes, of course, you will want to take it. You will want to do something about it because it's coming to your hands. It's there. But the universe is saying, don't hurry the things up. Look at what was there before, at your experience, considering this particular chance or just the same pattern that you've done. You don't need to rush the things. Seven of Pentacles again, and she is like, this dragon is laying down with her babies and just she's relaxing. Look at this. She's fine. She has everything that she needs, and she has done her work, and now she's having her reward. So again, the difficult part here is like laying down, you know, and doing nothing and just enjoying this opportunity to come. And you need to analyze and to reflect on what happened in the past, of your actions in the past, and just, you know, kind of taking it easier, and give yourself some space, some time, and rest. Yeah, because it seems like if you go there just straight away when you get this opportunity, that will not make any benefits to you. But if you're coming down, reflecting, resting, and accepting that as a reward, and it is there, like being confident, you know, then it's really be helpful for you. With the Hermit card, the Hanged Man, wow, another major arcana with the helping energy. Like, pay attention to the details. And with this, you know, like, you see this road going really far. So you see, like, a strategic viewing and seeing where you will go, what will be next, maybe not in a couple of months, maybe in 1-2 years from now. And the Hanged Man here is, it's again, you know, like you're going and you're taking this road, but here it's like you're going with the flow and it's happening how it's happening. And with the Hanged Man here is also like I'm seeing the road both ways. And maybe you will need to see that from a different perspective. So look at this opportunity, at this thing, that this dream is coming true from a different perspective. That you never thought that you could see that from that angle earlier or before. And I'm also picking up here is like the road will be open for you. There will be the light, so you will see the road. And you will know where you're going, but it's better to see as far as possible and let the universe help you with the Hanged Man. It's like, take your control out, let the universe take care of it. 4 of Cups at the end and Ace of Wands. That's absolutely can speak about something quite active. So this whole thing is all about something that will ask your actions. That's something that you wanted to do, but you didn't do that, or you didn't take the chance, or something like that. So this is something that 4 of Cups, that you were sad that you missed the chance earlier, and you will understand what's that. And Ace of Wands here with King of Wands is saying that now it's the time to start this new path that you thought is gone, but no, it's not gone, it's back for you. So that means that it belongs to you, and you belong to this road. And again, the rainbow is about the dreams are coming true. They can absolutely speak about business, work-related, career-related, public reputation, how people see you. The 10th house matters in your natal chart, or 7th house matters as well. It's something big. It's not the 6th house matters. Only if the 6th, if we speak about serving people, the Virgo. Yes, but not just ordinary work. It's something bigger. And I would like to have another card. King of Wands again. But this one is the air energy. Air, and it's a great talk, by the way. Also, it will mean that you will be dealing with a King of Wands who is a great businessman. It can be a male or a woman, but I'm speaking now about the divine masculine energy. That is a great businessman, these both together. There can be, of course, 2 people over there, but or 2 projects, 2 kind of 2 directions, but they're all going to one. So maybe it's like 1 profession and 2 projects, something like that, and 2 people that are significant, but it's just all about one. And the King of Wands is with King of Wands from this deck. So fire and air, it's all about clear, wise deal, following the heart, and great negotiations. That is opening the new door for you to take this road. And the guidance from the wow, get some exercise. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. Of course, one can speak about sport. If it's something connecting to what I'm saying, that it can be true. But it's all about the get some exercise here. It's like the whole week for you will ask you to move more, to be more active in life. I mean, yes, taking it easier, rest, but at the same time, when your body needs some actions, please do that, but not overdo that. So the balance is absolutely needed, okay? And thank you very much. So this is it for you, and let's move on. If you have chosen the pile number 3, so the general energy for you is the King of Swords. So there can be an air sign, divine masculine is speaking, the wisdom is there. Quite a lot of talks that you will be doing during this week. And a pretty good sense of humor that you will be going through or having, that will be quite important for you. The tricky part during this week is 8 of Swords. You will be limiting or restricted. A 10 of Wands is the card that is saying you really need to drop it, you really need to stop it. That is limiting to you, that is blocking you. And the Queen of Swords at the end, look at this. This is amazing. This is a couple. The couple that, like beginning and the end. And the outcome is Queen of Swords. Is like King is going to the Queen to take her out. And the Queen is waiting for the King to come. So it's absolutely can speak about the relationship area of your life. That you will feel a bit restricted and not doing much because of some reasons in your life, that you will not be able to do this or that you will want. But also in this part will be a little bit difficult for you to go towards your heart and feel by your heart, but not by, like taking the decisions, making the decisions, like taking some actions. You will do that not by your heart but by your mind, and that's why you will feel a little bit restricted in some way. 10 of Wands here as a helping energy, saying like you really need to drop something that is felt as a burden. You really need to drop the obligations and responsibilities that are not belonging to you. You really need to be strong enough. The couple is here, so you will have their support. You will have someone who is on the same wave as you are, on the same page as you are, and you will really need to stop doing what you hate doing. You will need to stop doing that you don't enjoy at all. And especially talking to someone with whom you are not enjoying talking to. So that will be the end of finishing something unpleasant that is restricting you in order to make yourself free. Maybe you're Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. Sun, Moon, or Rising. I'm also feeling that someone in your life will be disappearing or separating from you. And that will be felt as a relief. It's like, wow, thanks God, finally. Even if it's a loved one or someone who is close to you, a client, a partner, a child, parent, a friend, or like someone significant, someone who is like, yeah, close to you. But it will be felt like it's okay, it's finally, it's done. It's like freeing you. Can be, of course, that you will be dealing with the air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And again, we have the energy of the female and male as well. The thing here is like in general, you will be quite wise, honest, you will be able to speak your truth. So it will be not so much a big thing. I mean, like, not too big thing in order to let go of something or someone, considering the relationship. The Queen of Swords at the end is like the sense of humor is amazing, and you will be so kind by your words. Verbally, you will be so confident what you're saying and when you're saying and why you're saying this. It's kind of mastering yourself up in your speaking. Ace of Wands, and this is the energy of air with King of Wands. New contacts, new negotiations, new talks with new people. And again, the new way of talking and speaking with others, new way of negotiating with others. Some new piece of information will come up. Three of Wands here, that's about more Three of Wands here is about partnership and doing things together, and you will be restricting in that. If you are dealing, if you're working in a team, or if you're doing something together with someone, just in general, considering the relationship part, it will be difficult for you to see someone that you will want to see, or to meet up with someone that you will want to meet up, or to talk to someone that would that you are planning to talk, but it will be difficult to reach that person, because that person will be a little bit at least busy, or there can be the things that this person will have some issues, and that will be difficult to reach that person. Eight of Swords again. And you know what? Here, where this Ten of Wands is saying that the window is opened, you can just sit on this dragon and fly away, but you're not doing this. So that means, please see that window is opened. Here is like, it's tricky to be free, yes, to do things from the heart. And the hard part is that is making you free from obligations and responsibilities that are felt like a burden, that are not going or doing any well to you and any good to you, that you really need to drop and move on. It's time to do that. It's like it's time to open the window and fly with a dragon. It's, you know, like I'm seeing here is like when somebody is arguing and that felt like limitations, let it go, leave it, and fly with a dragon. Like, leave it behind, that's something that is limiting you, and go with something that is new, that is opened up for you. So something opened up for you, something will be presented to you. And the Chariot with the Queen of Swords, that speaks about climbing the mountains, and being able to climb the mountain, being able to reach what you want. You know, even if you have any obstacles, you will be able to deal with them, to deal with these issues, with this problem, to drop whatever needs to be dropped, to free yourself and go away from the mess or something like that, and to reach the goal. And again, see, you have the King and the Queen, and you have here two together, two dragons are meeting up on the mountain, and the Chariot here, and it's very emotional. So as I said to you in the beginning, like the King is moving towards the Queen, so there will be some obstacles that you will need to move away, and there can be fights, arguing or something with others that will not expect you to do something like that, or that will not, or they will try to keep that burden in your life, but you will go towards something new that is more freeing, more lightening, more enlightening, more lighter and brighter, and that is about your wishes, your desires. It's like, you know, I'm just literally seeing the picture that you will try to reach something, someone, as I was saying, this is all about the relationships for you. There will be some obstacles that you will just need to deal with and leave them behind, drop these things that actually kind of hanging on your back and you don't need them anymore. When you feel that they're restricting you, just drop them away and say, no, I don't want to deal with this anymore, and it's done. It's not mine, it's yours. It's your responsibility, not mine. So I'm just leaving it behind and moving forward, because the door is opened and I don't want to fight with this because it's nonsense. And I'm moving towards the person, that kind of relationships. Psychologically wise, another layer here. I remember that it was maybe last week, considering the relationships and something love matters. So here is like, in order to be coupled, to be with someone else, you will be walking there so directly through some bumps, and these bumps will be limitations, limiting beliefs, and that is causing some conflict inside you, that you will see that belief as a belief or as an obstacle that you will need to drop, because it's just your imagination or your belief, that is your mind, and you can work with this. And leaving that behind, you will be able to be in relationships again, in love relationship, or just, you know, the whole relationship thing will be improved during this week. Just another card. Well, that's the love matters, mostly. Whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger and resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. And that is about that thing. So something that is limiting you, that is not letting you move forward, this is something that you're feeling still angry about someone from your past. This is kind of an obstacle between you and them, and it doesn't matter if this is a king and you're the woman, for example. It doesn't matter. It's just this is the obstacle, the forgiveness, that you're angry about something from your past, about someone, against someone. And this is the king and the queen. This is the kind of the price that you need to pay in order to be happy in the relationship, to forgive. It can be also a mother figure, the empress. And it can be your ex. Okay, so this is it for you. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Sending you lots of love and blessings. Bye bye.